Hello, what is up? It's your buddy alertwolf here to bring you another anime review. This time I'm doing it on Hunter x Hunter, episode 85, Light and the Darkness. Now this episode, excuse, again, I'm sick, I'm under the weather. I've been bedridden the last few days, but I'm still, muscling through it to give you guys a review. So excuse my voice and, it may go in and out. But that being said, this episode was amazing. It was so good. So many things happened. So let me just jump right into it. So Kite and the boys are still chasing excuse me. Still chasing the tiger, or the lion, excuse me, and his men, trying to find the nest. Meanwhile, Rambut and his forces are just punching all the fodder to give them net abilities. When Nefertiti, or whatever, with the kitty chick, the first royal guard, decides to see if she could test her strength. Now, you know what? Let me stop right here. Let me just say this, because I completely forgot I was going to open it with this. The intro is modified now that she's been revealed. They show the other characters that are getting involved, such as the other two royal guard members. One looks like a butterfly dude, the other guy is red, and they show the king. So that's good stuff. They show a couple of others, which I'll get into later on in the review, but that's pretty good. Now back to where we left off. Now Kite and them are talking, and the boys realize that this is the first real pro hunter they've met that hasn't been part of the training, and they talk about it's been Jake's idea to train Gon, and we get a little bit of a recap. That's when Kite excuse me, hands the boys, or hands Gon, Jake's hunter badge, and his pro badge, and his license, excuse me, where he explains he always meant to give it to him, but he just forgot he had it. Now, that was foreshadowing. Let's just say, when I saw this in the episode, I'm like, oh man, they're about to kill Kite. Like, his purpose has just been served. He passed the torch. I was like, did we just get a pass the torch moment? And then from that point on, if I wasn't into the episode then, before this, ooh, am I into it now? Because I'm like, they're about to kill Kite on me. He's about to die. Oh shit. And that's when we jump back to Nefertiti, whatever. And she senses Kite way further than he can sense her at first. And then he senses her. Kite warns the boys to run. And, he takes a hit for the boys because she comes straight after them. He loses his arm. I'm like, oh shit, it's going down. He tells the boys to get out of there. They're terrified. Gon sees the arm on the floor and loses it. He just straight up goes like Super Saiyan. It was almost like watching Gohan or Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time, because he was just freaking out and powering up like a motherfucker. Then Killua knocks him out by hitting him, chopping him to the back of the neck, carries him. Kite's like, smart move, and then he's like, get out of here. And Killua doesn't stop moving. Kite calls for his weapon. He rolls a key, what looks like a key, or a rocket, I don't know, I think it's a key. And I have no idea what that weapon does, because we don't get to see the fight, which I'm a little pissed at. I would love to see the fight. But Killua literally runs all day and night until he gets out of NGL. He calls for help. The other members of Kite Team get there, along with the 3 players that were sent in to clean up as backup. Now, I had to look these guys up, because other than the chairman, obviously, I didn't know who they were. So, and then remembering their names. So, I mean, I didn't look them up to the point of I don't want to know their story, just so I know their names. So we get the chairman, we get Nav, and we get Moriel McCarthy. And these 3 beastly dudes are going in there to kick ass. Even with that, Killua still doesn't believe they can beat Nefer or whatever. And that's when Moriel tells him, like, listen, bro. Alright, he tells him a couple of things, and basically, one, for running away, he sucks. And then when they explained that he knocked Gon out because he was going to attack, and the other dude's like, well, that there's hope for him yet. Morale says that. You know, they both rip into the kids basically a little bit. And he's like, you don't understand, this chick's aura was like badder than my brother's, badder than Hisoka's. You know, and he's thinking even in his head, even though the 3 of you are insanely powerful, I don't think you guys can take her. They're like, it's not about who has the stronger Nen or whatever. To be Nen warriors, you know, I need a little mistake and you gotta get you killed, and it's whoever doesn't fuck up, basically. Alright, and that's good and all. The chairman also gives him 2 tiles and says, I have 2 assassins waiting back there. If you can defeat them, join us, because we only need the strong. It's up to you. So he thinks about it. He goes into town, still carrying Gon. Gon is still knocked out. He carries Gon into town. He checks the message board, chalkboard, and he sees there's a message for them. He takes them back, and he's thinking, you know, about all his mistakes, and he's really doubting himself here now. He's thinking they were way out of their league, and he's not strong enough to do this. When Gon wakes up and he goes, thanks, Killua, for saving my life. You know, if you hadn't done that, we would have gotten Kite's way, and probably all 3 of you dead. He's like, what are you talking about? Kite? I left Kite to die. And he's like, nah, you know, Kite didn't die. There's no way that chick killed her. I mean, with his injuries, I'm sure he's hiding from her. But he's just waiting for us to go back there stronger and rescue him. And for a second there in this episode, we get a glimmer of hope that Kite may be alive. For a split second. We also get the board, which shows that they're welcome to challenge them anytime. Then they go back to the Chimera Ants. We see Cat Chick, Nefer Tootie, or whatever it is. She's sitting there and she's like, I guess I am strong. And she's sitting in like a pool, and she has Kite's head. Now, I'm pretty sure it's just his head, that his body's not underneath the water somewhere. So I'm pretty sure he's dead. But, you know, since we never really did see the battle, there could be some weird possibility he's still alive. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, he didn't make it. So they dash that hope real fast. So that's how the episode ends. The next episode we get is it's going to be called Prom and Reunion, and we do get some scenes of what these 2 assassin dudes look like. Now, because I've seen their faces, when I was looking up the other names, I found their names. So it's Knuckle, Vi, and Pam Siberia. So we get these 2. And Pam Siberia, she is in the intro and in the credits. So I was wondering who this person is. We also get a flash of somebody who looks like it might be Biscuit, But again, it could be a different character, but it kind of looks like Biscuit. So that's exciting if it is. So we get them going, we get new characters to learn from and all that. And things are looking crazy. This was definitely a crazy episode. I'm going to give this episode, hands down, a 4 out of 5. It was amazing. It got me. I didn't see Kite dying anytime soon. This was a great episode. It left the boys, it left Kite dead, the Killua in despair, but then Gon pulled him out of this despair. And I tell you what, that moment there was touching. It's like, yeah, not to sound too gay here, not that there's anything wrong with gay, but you know what I mean. It sounded touching. You know, it was a touching moment, and it conveyed it perfectly in the anime. Now, I don't know how else to say this. I felt brotherhood with that, and best friends and all that. Like, damn, that was a perfect moment. So again, 4 out of 5 for me. What a great episode. I'm loving it. Can't wait to the next episode. So, this is Alert Wolf here telling you to click it up if you like it, comment if you must, and please, please, please subscribe if you can. And this is your buddy Alert Wolf signing out.